thrown down, tears flowing. How did we end up here? Same question. The world's angry. Who's at fault? Same question. Sick of being told she's someone's mother, she's someone's sister, she's someone. Sick of hearing, what if it was your mother? What if it was your sister? What if it's your someone? Why am I always someone's mother? There's more to me. Why am I always someone's sister? There's more to me. Stop telling the world I'm someone. I'm human, I wanna go out, spend my nights with friends. I'm human, I wanna stay in, spend my days reliving my memories. Why is it another woman is buried? Why are the abusers praised? I'm the victim, bruises cover my body, blue over my lifeless body. I'm the victim, don't sit there blaming me. I was just heading home. There she goes, flowers thrown down, tears flowing. How did we end up here? Same question. The world's angry, who's at fault? Same question. All I wanted to do was go out with friends. Now I'm laying bloody lead in the ground to keep me cold. Just tell me, who's at fault? I was alone, my dress was short, heading to my friends. Just tell me, who's at fault? My abuser is being praised, his image is out there, let's remember him. I wasn't even drunk, abuser had 10 drinks. How is it I'm being forgotten? Why is the abuser being known? Sick of being told she's someone's mother, she's someone's sister, she's someone. Sick of hearing, what if it was your mother? What if it was your sister? What if it's your someone? Why am I always someone's mother? There's more to me. Why am I always someone's sister? There's more to me. Stop telling the world I'm someone. I'm human, I want to go out, enjoy the world, see the stars twinkle. I'm human, I want to go out, enjoying the world, seeing the sunrise. I didn't ask for it, I was just walking home. Same route I take every time. I should be safe, I want to be safe. I'm human, there's more to me than just someone's mother. I'm human, there's more to me than just someone's sister. I'm human, there's gotta be more than fear. So, the same question. This is actually the first song I wrote of 2019. Yay! Okay, so same question. I feel like it needs to be answered. I don't know statistics, so I'm not going to ramble on about statistics. I have watched the media enough, and I've heard all the ads, and I'm still freaking annoyed. As a woman, I shouldn't be classed as someone's mother, someone's sister, someone's aunt, someone's grandma, someone's whatever. I should be classed as human freaking being. Happy? I'm not. Okay, so same question, if you got the hint, is about domestic abuse on women. Okay, maybe not domestic abuse, but abuse on women in general. Yes, I know there are men out there who get abused, but at the moment, this is about women, okay? I can't speak on behalf of men. I can stand beside them, but I'm not speaking on behalf of them, because I don't know how to. I will stand next to them and hold their hand for support, but that's as far as I go because I can't tell you how a male victim feels. But I can tell you how a female victim feels. Yay! Okay, so now same question is inspired by all the attacks on women that have happened over the past few weeks, past few months. So this was the first song I written in 2019. This was actually written 8 days into the new year, which is pretty freaking sad. Now, I can't remember if it's actually inspired by a particular event or a segment or anything. But what it was inspired by was hearing all the statistics, hearing how women are just going about their day and still getting attacked. How the perpetrator is still out there going, yeah, I murdered her. Like, yeah, give me 10 beers. I should be praised. One less woman to worry about, right? Great. I'm the abuser. I'm the perpetrator. Let's get partying. While the woman is being buried, while the woman is black and blue, while she's bruised, while she's in pain, let's just side sweep, the victim. Let's praise the perpetrator. Let's go, yeah, we want it more. We want all these women gone. Why are the perpetrators set free in the first place? I was listening to a bunch of these segments over the past however long, it feels like my whole life, but however long, and hearing that a lot of the male perpetrators who attack women on the streets, who are going about their day, have been in jail previously or have got a court verdict against them and had just got a slap on the wrist. Are you freaking serious? Are you serious? So you let a guy who raped a woman get a slap on the wrist? Why? He raped a woman, he's going to do it again. Don't just let him out on the streets and be like, oh yeah, you just have to pay like $100 fine and the whole world's going to know your name and the whole world's going to know your face. But go out there, go have some fun. Go on, you're just a guy doing whatever. Yeah. She kind of deserved it. I mean, she was wearing a short dress. She had makeup on. Her tits were hanging out of her dress. She was sober, by the way. But, she had it coming. Makes no sense to me. And it really bugs me because every time there is a female victim, there is a male perpetrator. The male perpetrator gets the praise. Yes, okay, communities come together when a woman's died. But why wasn't it done something before she died? I watched this report maybe a few months ago where this particular woman cried for help because her partner was abusing her. They had kids together, nothing out of the ordinary in the public eye. They seemed fine. Behind closed doors, they weren't. She constantly rang the police. She constantly told someone she wanted help. She constantly told someone she wanted to escape. No one helped her. Instead, she ended up dead. And her partner only got a few months in jail. Like, are you freaking serious? Like, what? Whose mindset is that? Like, it just blows my mind. This woman had come forward saying she was living in a domestic violent household and you thought it was 100% okay to just ignore her. It's not like she had freaking kids or anything. But no, that's okay. We're just gonna, wait till she's actually dead and then we might tighten the laws. Oh no, wait, we're going to think about tightening the laws. Then we might go, yeah, we said something about changing laws. Yeah, it's not happening. I admittedly don't pay attention to the law. I don't care, a lot what happens. But what I do care about is when I hear female victims dying because they're coming home from work, or female victims beaten black and blue because they're on their way out, in the middle of the morning going for a jog. And their perpetrator has already been known to society, been known to the cops, and no one's going to do anything because, who cares? The last time it was just a slap on the wrist. This time this person's dead. This time this woman's dead. She's black and blue. She's beaten, like it matters. Like, it just really bugs me, and it's the same questions asked every time. What can we do about it? There's chatter for about a day or two, and then the chatter disappears. Who's at fault? Was it her fault? His fault? She was out for a morning run. She was wearing a crop top and a pair of bike shorts, and she had sneakers on. She had her headphones in too. She couldn't hear anybody, so like about it. He was out, drunk, coming home completely wasted, or maybe she was dressed like she was a nun and still got attacked. Like who's at fault? Do you blame the nun who was completely innocent, or do you blame the guy who was like, I'm just gonna stay because I want to? Like, why should I have to be classed as somebody's mother, somebody's sister, for you guys to pay attention to victims? Now this is a generalized statement, okay? Why do the victims have to be someone? They can't just be themselves. You can't just say, ladies and gentlemen, this is a crime, this is a victim, this victim needed help and cried out for help. This victim, did the right thing by coming forward and never got hurt. Instead it becomes, well, this victim was female, so just imagine if she was your mother. Just imagine if she was your sister. Why do they have to imagine if I'm their mother? Why do they have to imagine if I'm their sister? It doesn't freaking matter. It matters that I'm being heard. And that's all a victim is asking. They are being heard. That the perpetrators are being locked up and deserve more than a slap on the wrist. Yeah, okay, their image is thrown all over the world. Yeah, okay, so is their name and their address. But that doesn't mean anything. It really doesn't. You can have their address, printed on every news outlet. People are going to come to that abuser's house and destroy the abuser, and somehow it won't be the abuser's fault. It will be someone else's fault. So why aren't we doing more for victims? It doesn't matter if you're a male victim or a female victim. Why aren't we doing more for them? Instead we're asking questions. Instead we're having the talk. Oh, talk to your male friend to wisen up. Oh, talk to your female friend so she wears more clothes. Or talk to the victim so they don't get attacked. Why is it the victim's fault? It shouldn't be the victim's fault. It should be the perpetrator's fault. The perpetrator's fault for not keeping their dick in their pants. The perpetrator's fault for carrying a butcher's knife around. The perpetrator's fault for, getting in the way of a completely innocent person. Just stop comparing women to sisters and mothers and start treating women as human beings. So this is what Same Question was written about. It was written because every time a woman ends up in the news from an abuse, she is always told she is always someone's mother, someone's sister, and she is always told it was her fault. It's not always our fault. It takes two to tango, and it certainly isn't always us. And on that note, I'm going to leave you, because if I keep going, I'm going to rant, and I'm going to rave, and I'm going to scream, and that's all I can do, because I don't know what else to do. The laws sure as hell won't help. Why would they? Say is.